Aries, welcome to your mid-March tarot reading. And this is kind of odd for me. I usually do all of my readings in the morning, but it's almost 7 p.m. and I feel like doing your reading, so I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. And so this last Sunday I did the lunar eclipse readings for all the signs. I'll put a link at the end of this video. Do go back, watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what messages you might have in that. So let's get right to your reading. If Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Okay, just wanted to adjust my camera just a little bit. So let's see what's going on with you. Balance. It's been coming out in some way for a lot of signs. And let's see what we have next. We have change. Look at that. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and the joy of this new day. And we have Goddess of the Moon. Look at that. This is really good. Intuition. That's been kind of hanging around you guys for a while about following your intuition, which is always a good thing. Always trust your intuition. Very much. Just do that. Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I can't get my mic where I want it to be. Wow, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, the High Priestess. Look at that with the Goddess of the Moon. Totally. Oh, yeah. And we have the Lovers, Gemini energy here. We have Six of Cups. Let go of the past. This is reminiscing. And Four of Cups. Okay. All right, Aries, let's take a look here. You have, in your recent past, probably still your current energy as well, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about a card of mastery, of working very hard on something, some type of resource that you have. It's here in the real world, but that's being crossed by the Lovers, card of Gemini and Mercury. And Mercury is all about communication. And so they just said, you need to work on your communication. Possibly, you might be trying to master your communication with people, the message you're trying to get across here. The Lovers can also mean, it can mean a choice in love. That could be for some of you. What I think is interesting about this particular card, and these cards right here, the Dark Mansion, it reminds me of the Corpse Bride and Tim Burton. Uh, but, you know, I think this is all about your the time and effort that you're putting into your communication and into your relationships. I feel like that's kind of all wound up together here, because we have to kind of skip forward um, to this right here, because I think this is really important. And this other section here, we have to take it all together. So once again, we have this pentacle energy. This is that card of analysis, and it's being crossed, and it could be a card of waiting. But there is this nostalgia coming across it, this remembering something that you worked on in the past, possibly a relationship from your past. And this right here is in your past, and this is in your present. So we have this thing here. It says change, and it says let go of the past. And so for some reason, and it could be because of this eclipse energy, and all the many planets are in retrograde, there is some type of nostalgia going on with you about your relationships and the effort that you put into them. But it's very reflective. What about your relationships now? Are you neglecting your current relationships? I'm not sure. I'm only seeing past here with you, Aries. And I'm not really happy about that because it's not telling me much about what's going on with you now. Maybe you're trying to figure out why things didn't work out because we have the 7 of Pentacles here. If something had was progressive, right, we would have went from the 8 to the 9 to the 10, but now it's kind of going backwards, right? You're taking that step back, wondering maybe why something didn't work out. That's what I'm getting with these 2 cards. And then, of course, you get into that, and you can tend to forget why things fell apart. And oh man, is that disastrous? Because then you give somebody a second chance and then it blows up in your face again. Oh, God, been there, done that. Dunsky, don't want that no more. And so, you know, doesn't happen to everybody, but I think it's quite apparent that I'm very happy being single. That's not to say I don't believe in love. I do. I think some people are incredibly lucky. They find the one, and then that's probably, less than half of people. And then the other half, you just got to kiss a few frogs. But anyway, I think if you don't let go of the past, oh, it's just you're just gonna slide down that rabbit hole. Do you see how we're going back now? We had the 6 of Cups here where you're thinking about the good times and stuff like that, but then you start slinking into this 4 of Cups where it's like your energy is going backwards here, Aries, and now you're sad. This is, maybe you're sad for some of you. I'm sorry it's coming out this way. Somebody needs to hear this, but you're sad that maybe you're not in a relationship, or maybe you're just sad with the relationship you have. You're thinking, oh, well, you might be comparing this person to a past person who's moved on, who has, maybe no interest anymore. In a relationship with you. I'm just saying what's coming to my mind. But this is thinking about, those things, either things you don't have or things that you have that you're just not as enthused about. I feel like your energy is working against you here, Aries. And here we have this is so funny. We have this tarot reader here. It's like you're going to somebody for answers when the answers are inside you, right? We can't, it's okay to remember happy things, but that's, it's not a place you want to get stuck in. So, in order to get out of this energy, if you find yourself stuck here with this 4 of Cups, looking for answers is what I'm feeling like with here. The answer is to trust your intuition and move forward. There's nothing wrong with remembering the happy times, but you might start, if you're honest with yourself, you remember the bad times too and why things didn't work out, you know, and maybe take accountability for your part in it if this is, a breakup or something that happened in your past. Um, I, it's not that you want to linger on about how that person did you wrong or badly, but don't disillusion yourself that that person has either changed or you haven't seen them in a long time. I'm just not getting a good vibe here, to be honest with you about this. I feel like there might be your head is in the clouds about some aspect of your past relationships, and there is a working quality here too. So this might have something tied to do with what you do for work. If you had a romance at work, even, I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities here. But with the High Priestess, this is really wanting you to focus on your intuition and what your gut is telling you about this situation. The issue with the 4 of Cups is the non-movement. It's well, I'm not satisfied here, but I'm not willing to stand up and turn around or to see what else is out there. There is this intense focus on the past for some reason, and there's nothing for you there. That moment is gone. The only moment that ever has really truly existed is the present moment. Wrap your noodle around that one. The time of the dinosaurs, Da Vinci, everything. It's all been this one present moment. Yep, it's just the present moment. It never really truly ends as far as I'm concerned. So, anyway, go down that rabbit hole. I can see you getting caught up in this nostalgia, and then eventually it might feel good at first, right? Like someone might from your past communicate with you, just say hi, and you start, you get on social media and you start looking through all those old photographs and thinking about how things worked and, how things were. There's some kind of quality here about what effort you put into this or didn't, or and what they put in and didn't. But then a lot of doubt comes in, and you start watching tarot. Does this person really care? Do they really want to be with me? Blah, 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 stuff like that. You can get really caught up in those tarot readings. And be careful. I have to say that because they're general. They're general readings. They're not personal, is what I'm trying to say. It's not specific. We can touch in on things, but by no means, um, especially if this was a toxic situation, um, should you toy with that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give that stuff a chance, right? That's what I'm saying. So I think you're sad about something here in the future. If you don't get out of this nostalgia, it will eventually take the form of sadness. I feel like that's the path that this is going down. So dang it. But you know, this is all about the goddess of the moon. She can guide you. Your intuition is going to guide you here because we want you to be in the present moment and enjoying your present moment and not being focused on the past. It's gone. Your future is what's important here. Happy, love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. So if you have friends, now would be a good time. Most people have friends. If you have friends, boy, are you rich. I'm a hermit, so yeah, surround yourself with people that are like-minded. We have 21 moon here. Oh my gosh, the intuition is calling at you. Your last reading was saying trust your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. It's time to let this go. And you can use this energy from the lunar eclipse to help you let this stuff go. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. I'm laughing because it's just like, yeah, sure, okay. Lightning, oh my goodness, Aries, control your anger or you will be sorry. Well, this could be work related if there's some gossip there. Oh my, balance, scales, keep your life in balance. There's something out of balance here. I think spending too much time on memory lane, right? And not putting enough um, thought into the now and how abundant you are and how intuitive you are and how happy you are in the now, even without, you know, whatever this was in the past. And then just forward thinking, moving ahead confidently. I hate to see anybody stuck in nostalgia. I know I used to be like that when I was younger. I've been there, you know, and you think, what if, the person that got away, and I'm happy to say now that I'm older, that there is not a single person that I am curious about that I think that got away. Nothing. I am completely free, and that is an awesome feeling to not have that kind of curiosity anymore, because it when you're younger it can really drive you nuts. There might have been that one person you had a crush on when you were younger and blah blah blah, you know There's only, those people that you knew when you were younger or met when you were, here or there, who knows where. Um, yeah, I'm completely free from all that, and it is empowering, very empowering. So I don't know how this is going to resonate with you guys. This is a Man, this is a tricky reading. I don't want you to get stuck in this malaise and kind of despair. It's because this is looking at something that, it doesn't satisfy. It's not really what you want anyway. So why not focus on you and your goals in the future? To me, that seems the way to go, but that's just me. All right. So do watch your lunar eclipse, sun, moon, and rising. And then, yeah, hopefully there's a message there for you and it might clear up some of this as well. So that's going to be it for this reading. I'm going to head on over and do the extended. I'm really curious what's going to come out there. And so we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark. And I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway. And I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.